or not, it is not part of this passage, as you've quoted it from the Gospel of the Nazarenes, brings together themes that also appear in the Hebrew Scriptures and the New Testament. Whether one regards this gospel as spiritually valuable or not, it is not part of the biblical canon, so it's helpful to distinguish its teachings from the canonical scriptures. Here's a symbolic and spiritual breakdown of the passage itself. Get behind me. This is a rebuke to anything that seeks to divert one from their divine assignment. Spiritually, get behind me means place lower desires beneath your higher purpose. Every seeker must choose between temporary gratification and eternal calling. The battle is not merely against people, but against distractions that pull the mind away from wisdom. Open quote. Higher consciousness must rule over lower impulses. Close quote. Be not led away by the beauty of woman. This is not a condemnation of women or beauty itself. Rather, it is a warning against allowing outward appearance or sensual desire to govern one's decisions. The scriptures repeatedly teach that beauty fades, character endures, wisdom is greater than physical attraction. In a broader sense, woman can symbolize any seductive influence that tempts a person away from righteousness, whether wealth, power, pleasure, pride, or lust. All flesh is as grass. The flower fades away. This echoes Isaiah 40, verse 6-8, and reminds us that the body is temporary, youth is temporary, fame is temporary, possessions are temporary, everything in the material world changes. The only lasting reality is divine truth. But the word of the eternal endures forever. The word represents divine wisdom, eternal law, truth that cannot decay, the mind of the Most High. Everything else changes. When your life is built upon eternal principles instead of emotions or appearances, your foundation cannot be shaken. My work is to teach and to heal the children of men. This reveals two dimensions of spiritual leadership. Teach, remove ignorance, reveal truth, awaken understanding. Heal, restore broken minds, restore relationships, restore spiritual vision, restore the image of the Creator within humanity. Healing is not only physical, it includes emotional and spiritual restoration. He that is reborn in the law, being reborn, points to inner transformation. The law, understood spiritually, is not merely a list of rules, but a life aligned with justice, love, wisdom, and obedience to the Creator. To be reborn is to receive a renewed mind, renewed desires, renewed purpose. The old nature no longer rules, keeps his seed within him. This phrase can be understood on multiple levels. 1. Spiritual seed. Throughout Scripture, seed often symbolizes the Word, truth, divine life, righteous character. To keep one's seed is to preserve the divine truth planted within and not allow it to be corrupted. 2. Moral self-control. It can also symbolize mastery over one's passions and sexual desires. Rather than being ruled by impulse, the reborn person exercises discipline and directs their energies toward their calling. 3. Covenant faithfulness. More broadly, it speaks of guarding what the Creator has entrusted to you, your integrity, purpose, and spiritual inheritance. Esoteric reflection. Every person contains two competing voices: the lower self, seeking immediate pleasure; the higher self, seeking eternal wisdom. The passage invites the disciple to master the senses instead of being mastered by them. Value eternal truth above temporary beauty. Dedicate life to teaching and healing others. Guard the divine life and truth entrusted to them. Live from the eternal rather than the passing. The movement is from desire to discipline, appearance to essence, mortality to eternity, and self-centered living to service. The enduring message is that everything outward eventually fades, but a life rooted in divine truth, self-mastery, and compassionate service bears fruit that outlasts the temporary things of this world.